When you look at the crowds today, you have maybe 5,000–6,000 people here. On the streets yesterday, 1 million people, 1 million Iranians in the street for the Ayatollah Khomeini. Does that not give you concern? Does that not make you afraid?
Because they are afraid, yeah, that's right. And most of the people don't say anything because they are afraid. And they are in silence, you know, they don't say anything.
Is this the silent majority of Iran out here now?
Yes, that's right.
Do you want the Shah to return?
Yes, Shah, return to the country.
Why do you want the Shah? Why does she want the
ما شاه میخوایم ما بیچاره این کشتنش حلاله کجای قرآن گفته
47 years we've been bleeding in the dark, under the shadow of the Islamic regime, with a stone-cold heart. They silenced our voices, they turned off our light. 58 days without internet, but we still fought the night. Our children took the streets, they raised their empty hands, and the world looked away. Do you understand? Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? 42,000 souls are gone, killed in 2 days by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or that's all it took. Mothers and fathers and sons, did you even look? We stand with Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, our hope and voice. Millions behind him marching, he is our only choice. He only fights for freedom, democracy and human rights. But you mock him in your chambers while he fights for our lives, to pull us out of this darkness, this century-long night, while you sign deals with our killers and call it diplomatic right. Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? They hang 60-40 souls one by one, hanged within 4 months by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or have you just given up? Do you know Europe? Do you feel anything at all? Or did something break inside you while Iran answered the call? Do you know Europe? What happened to you, Europe? What made you so cold? What turned your heart to stone while our story went untold? Is oil worth more than blood? Is silence worth the shame? Because while you negotiate with murderers, we are dying, calling your name. Do you know Europe? Do you know what's been done? Do you know Europe? 42,000 souls are gone, killed in 2 days by a regime drenched in blood. Do you know Europe? Or have you just given up? Do you know Europe? We are still here, we are still strong. Do you know Europe? How much longer? How much longer? How long? Do you know Europe?
To all of our friends around the world, under the yoke of the Islamic Republic, Iran is identified in your minds with terrorism, extremism, and poverty. The real Iran is a different Iran, a beautiful, peace-loving, and flourishing Iran. It is the Iran that existed before the Islamic Republic, and it is the Iran that will rise again from its ashes the day the Islamic Republic falls. So let me be clear about how a free Iran will act towards its neighbors and the world after the fall of this regime. In security and foreign policy, Iran's nuclear military program will end. Support for terrorist groups will cease immediately. A free Iran will work with regional and global partners to confront terrorism, organized crime, drug trafficking, and extremist Islamism. Iran will act as a friend and a stabilizing force in the region, and it will be a responsible partner in global security. In diplomacy, relations with the United States will be normalized, and our friendship with America and her people will be restored. The State of Israel will be recognized immediately. We will pursue the expansion of the Abraham Accords into the Cyrus Accords, bringing together a free Iran, Israel, and the Arab world. A new chapter will begin, grounded in mutual recognition, sovereignty, and national interest. In energy, Iran holds some of the largest oil and gas reserves in the world. A free Iran will become a reliable energy supplier to the free world. Policymaking will be transparent. Iran's actions will be responsible. Prices will be predictable. In transparency and governance, Iran will adopt and enforce international standards. Money laundering will be confronted. Organized corruption will be dismantled. Public institutions will answer to the people. In the economy, Iran is one of the world's last great untapped markets. Our population is educated, modern, with a diaspora that connects it to the four corners of the world. A democratic Iran will open its economy to trade, investment, and innovation, and Iran will seek to invest in the world. Opportunity will replace isolation. This is not an abstract vision. It is a practical one, grounded in national interest, stability, and cooperation. To achieve this, now is the time to stand with the Iranian people. The fall of the Islamic Republic and the establishment of a secular, democratic government in Iran will not only restore dignity to my people, it will benefit the region and the world. A free Iran will be a force for peace, for prosperity, and for partnership.
وقتی واسه غم نی گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه وقتی واسه غم نی گرچه قصه هامون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه روبروم یه واژه یه هدف به نام انتقامه پشت سرم دعای مادر و تو دستم تفنگ بابامه رو زبونم اسم شاه بگین عشق بی انتهاست هر جا اسم ایران اومد اونجا صدای بچه رضاست فردا می نویسن تو کتاب قصه دیمار بگو با تیر جنگی کشتن بچه های بیگناه رو بگو از بخت مادرها چیر زنا و دخترام بگو تنها شهید شدیم تا تنها نمونه شامون وقتی واسه غمنی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه وقتی واسه غمنی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه وقتی واسه غمنی گرچه قصه آمون کم نیست همه خسته این قبولم ما فرصتی واسه ماتم نیست روشن میشه فردا خورشید سرزمین ما سرم باز و سینه سپر بلند میگم جاوید شاه
سلام من به تو یار قدیمی منم همون هوادار قدیم
سید سلام چطوری مردک کلی کتلت شدین دایی بدون مدرک سلام بسیجی قهرمان رفتی پیش توسی با پنیر و یه نون سنگک سلام به محفل قرآنیتون سلام به مدیرای بحرانیتون سلام به حاجی اکبر و طوله هاش و خارج و رفقای ارگانیتون سلام به دوستای پول ملت که تش میفتین توی تور ملت سلام به همه شما کرکسایی که دارین نونتون رو میزنین تو خون ملت ساکتش زیر دست و پاک و تک بخورین حالا هی به یه بادکنک بدوین سلام آخر تو زندان باشه وقتی قرار به این آب خنک بخورین مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا اینو بگذاریم به خاک میرسیم تجزیه طلبی که به خاک بیرسیم ایران مردمش وطن پرستن از کرد تا بلوچ بری به فاک میرسی توف به هر چی مرسی است توف به هر کی در پی تجزیه است توف به لوی و همونی که شیفته ی گل ملیگرا تو وطن خدا نفسی هست سر کردستان همه برپا شدن بلوچستان فدای مهسا شدن شم واحد که شیر و خورشید ما بقی جعلی ها تنها شدن شادی باشه واسه همه در میهن کور بشه چه شهر چی اهریمن رخ رو بگی تا اون 6 کلاس سواد و خبرگان و مشت سری ترجیحن شبهای عروس و دامادی باشه برن سلامتی نوش کنن آبادی باشه مقصد کجاست میدون شهیاده به سمت اتوبان آزادی باشه سلام به نسل ندید پدیدا نبودیم ندیدیم قدیمتی ما شاه بود تو شادی کل میزدین حالا شاه بر میگرده پیک میزنین مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا مرگ بر ملا متولی ننگ در دنیا ننگ بر دوتا مجاهد چپی بعد از ملا
فاهنگ به این خوشگلی با نوایده بود اسم این عشقاین رو توش بیاریم ولی خب لازم بود دیگه فکر کنم با نوایده
Watch the walls of the regime crash. The sledgehammer swinging from the sky. Smash the regime and watch it die. Fury, fire and steel. This is the real art of the deal. Straight up Hormuz, open the gate. Mullahs crying, meeting their fate. My heart, epic fury. Besieging, running from the American sound. Tomahawk missiles hitting the ground. My heart, epic fury. Ooh, are you ready, Tehran? Ooh, are you ready for the final round? Epic fury, thunder and flash. Watch the walls of the regime crash. The sledgehammer swinging from the sky. Smash the regime and watch it die. Epic fury, fire and steel. This is the real art of the deal. When we started this fight, all we needed were guns and a spark. 40 years of darkness, now we're lighting up the dark. Crown Prince Pahlavi's back in town, and we're burning the Islamic regime down. Epic fury, thunder and flash. Watch the walls of the regime crash. The sledgehammer swinging from the sky. Smash the regime and watch it die. Golden cross shining, crusader back to the fight. Except is coming with the hammer of the right. Epic fury, God wills it. Raging change with the steel. This is the art of the deal. USA, Israel, Iranian people, side by side. My heart, epic fury. God bless the USA. Shalom, shalom.
Let's go. میخوام بگم از دلم، از عشق به این میهنم، به امید روز شکست دشمن شاه برمیگرده به وطن. برگشتن پهلوی، وحشت هر اجنبی، بلند بگو همشهری، شاه رضا پهلوی، نظام رسیده پرتگاه، بلند بگو جاوید شاه، برگشت شاه به میهن، دوای درد وطن، این آخرین نبرده، پهلوی برمیگرده، داره میاد پهلوی، زجه بزن سید علی، راه نجات وطن، پهلوی هموطن، ایران میشه گلستان، شاه که بیاد به ایران، ایران که شاه نداره، حساب کتاب نداره، آخون باید گم بشه، توپ تانک فشفشه، گم شو بیرون اجنبی، داره میاد پهلوی، فریاد بزن جاوید شاه، شعار هر وطن خواه. ما شاه میخوایم نه ملا، بذار بشنوه دنیا، ایرانی داد بزن، شاه تو فریاد بزن، برگشتن پهلوی، وحشت هر اجنبی، بلند بگو هموطن،
بلند بگو جاوید شاه شعار هر وطن خواه.
Look at us here today. We see so many flags representing so many nations. We know we are not alone, and we thank you for being with us. For all people around the world who stand today in unity with the Iranian people, this is not just because it's good for us, and you do it out of compassion and care for our rights to liberty and justice and equality and human rights. But understand that it is in your best interest too, to have, unlike this regime that has been propagating terror and radicalism, we the people of Iran are peacemakers and not warmongers. We like to be friends, especially with the free world. We'd like to be able to have the best neighborly relationship with the people of our area in the region, with the Arab countries, with Israel, and all our other neighbors. We are fighting for justice, we're fighting for human rights, we are fighting for liberty, we're fighting to put an end to all sorts of discrimination. Because as an Iranian, I stand here to tell you that I've dedicated 47 years of my life because I think that my country deserves far better than what we have right now. To now understand that their best remedy is to support the people of Iran, because ultimately a free Iran will be your best partner, not just to bring stability and peace, but it will be in your best economic interest and opportunities. Together we can prosper again, and the world will be so different once the Iranian people are free. I am here to guarantee a transition to secular democratic future. I am committed to be that leader of transition for you, so we can one day have the final opportunity to decide the fate of our country through a democratic, transparent process, through the ballot box and free elections. And let's make sure that this time, especially the free nations of this world and their governments, stand on the right side of history.
Oh, you're muted.
Muted. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Armin. Well, Durud, Patriots, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to day 157 of Iran Revolution Live with your wonderful and amazing host, Mr. Armin Navabi.
And your wonderful and amazing host, Goldie Ghamari.
Thank you so much. Armin, how are you doing today?
Good, good. I saw Prince, Her Royal Highness, Noor Pahlavi, had a speech out, so I didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it with you guys. So
amazing.
I'm excited. And then Marco had a lot of points that we want to get to that. And I have a lot of crazy Dorka videos, very, very crazy Dorka videos from inside Iran that we could also watch. How are you doing, Goldie?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Super busy, but I mean, I also have to say, I've been following the news of Henry Nowak, and I saw that body cam footage that was released earlier, and I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm sick. I'm sick watching that video. So to everyone who's impacted by that, my condolences. So I know it has nothing to do with Iran Revolution Live, but it's just a horrible, horrible situation. And sending my thoughts and prayers to everyone. I know Tommy Robinson is organizing some mass demonstrations that, probably getting started. Guys, it's not my birthday. I don't know who's saying it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. But thank you.
I wasn't me, by the way. I only do that to Mahir Tusi.
It was totally you, wasn't it?
No, it was not me. I promise this one is not. Okay, you know what? If there's no resisting it if you guys, it's like if Goldie decides it's for me, it's like I might just it was me. Okay.
Well, no, my birthday was back in March, but yeah, okay.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Goldie, so
let's get started.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's get started. Is there anything you want to show first, or should I do you want Durka, Her Royal Highness, Marco Rubio? Where should we go first? Her Royal Highness, probably.
Yeah, let's start with Her Royal Highness.
Okay.
For people who are asking if I'm 50 now, I'm actually turning 75. So yes, today's my 75th birthday. There
wow. What's your secret? You look so good for 75.
My secret is attacking mullahs.
It's good for your health? Okay.
Yeah.
It shows. Whatever you're doing is working. Okay. And Goldie, have you selected the correct mic? Just checking.
Yeah. Is my voice not coming through?
It is. It just sounds a little bit more muffly than used to.
What about now?
Sure. Maybe I'm imagining it.
What about now?
It's the same, but for me, maybe I'm just imagining it. It's okay. All right. Ignore me. Guys, is it for you as well, or is it just me? I don't know. Okay, let me just bring oh, yes. Okay, fantastic. All right, guys. And guys, we see like the super chats are coming in. Thank you so much. We will read it in about 40 minutes, okay? Let's go to Her Royal Highness Nur Pahlavi first. Okay. Maybe I could, maybe I should forward this. Yeah. Oh my God, there's the intros. Yes, let's go here. There we go. Davita! Yes. Guys, this is in Oslo. Oh. Guys, that's our future queen. That's our future queen. I was like,
our future Shah, you could say.
Oh, sorry, what?
Our future Shah.
Well, in English, we don't have. I was speaking English.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, in English,
guys,
we don't have.
Fun fact: if you didn't know this, the word Shah in Iran, in Persian, it refers to both men and women, and so she's going to be our first female Shah. I think since the Sassanid times.
Yes, and so guys, see, we already had female Shahs. So yeah, guys, some people are saying no, she is going to be our Shah, not Malakeh, Shah. She's going to be Shah is both male and female.
So wait, just a quick thing. I just want to share this really quick. So for people who did not know, just a little cool fun fact. So the last queen to rule as a reigning monarch in her own right in Iranian history was Azarmidokht, who governed the Sasanian Empire from 630 to 631. She was the daughter of King Khosrow II and the sister of Boran, who also ruled as a female monarch in the same 7th century period. So guys, we've actually had women who have literally ruled the entire Persian Empire. We've had several queens who were the reigning monarch in our history as well.
Yes.
Just a fun little fact.
And some people are saying Shah Banu. No, Shah Banu is when you have a Shah and his wife would be Shah Banu.
Mm-hmm.
If she is the monarch, she wouldn't be Shah Banu, she would be Shah. Yeah.
And yeah, but for people asking, it was before Islam. It was before the Arab Muslim invasion.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, guys, Islam would not allow you to have a female leader, of course. So they're saying Payende Iran, long live. So they said Javid Shah, and now they're saying Payende Iran. این آخرین نبرد پهلوی برمیگرده. That's what they're shouting, which means that this is the final battle. Pahlavi will return. So now they're saying Zinde o Javid Bad Silsile Pahlavi, which means long live the Pahlavi dynasty.
ممنونم مرسی.
She's saying Mamnuna, mercy, like thank you, thank you. Somebody shouted Ashiqatam, which means I love you.
Every morning before I rise, I reach for my phone. Not out of routine, out of dread. I dread the posts of more innocent lives taken by the regime in my country, Iran. I dread the news that the international community has once again thrown those murdering our people a lifeline. My breath catches as I revisit the chats from those inside Iran that started with, "This might be my last message," wondering, have they survived or have their lives too been taken? Before I go on, I'd like to address what some of you might be thinking. My family name often leads to assumptions, so I'll be absolutely clear. My father's goal and ours as a family is singular: a transition to free and fair elections in which Iranians decide their future. We are not fighting for a throne. We are fighting for freedom for a people who have been denied it for 47 years. I have never set foot in my country. I have never walked its streets, touched its soil, or watched the sun rise over the mountains of the place my family still calls home. This was never my choice. Exile is one of the many punishments this regime has imposed, not only on my family, but on millions of Iranians scattered across the globe. I grew up on my grandmother's stories of Iran. She spoke of a nation with streets full of color, alive with music, art, debate, ambition, and possibility. An Iran that was a pillar of peace, prosperity, and stability for the region, and an ally to the Western world. For many years, those stories felt almost mythical to me, like fragments of a lost civilization. Then, when social media came about, I began to receive messages, hundreds, and then thousands. A direct line was established for the first time between me and the people. Every day, they asked me to be their voice. That is why I'm here, because I owe it to the people of Iran to speak when they have been silenced. Last summer, I stood beside my father in Munich at the Convention of National Unity for Iran. Representatives of all political factions, faiths, and regions gathered to form the broadest coalition of Iranian opposition forces ever assembled, united not by politics, but by a love of Iran and a belief in the sovereignty of its people. Throughout that day, mothers and fathers whose children had been killed by the Islamic Republic approached my father. They looked into his eyes, embraced him, and wept on his shoulder. By the end of the evening, his jacket was soaked with their tears. I have thought about that jacket many times since. That is what 47 years of carrying people's pain looks like. His mission has always been the same: a democratic, secular Iran where power belongs to the people whose tears soaked that jacket. Because what calls itself the Islamic Republic of Iran is not a government. Governments govern. They serve and protect their citizens. The Islamic Republic is an occupying force, exploiting Iranian soil, Iranian resources, and Iranian lives to consolidate its own power and export its ideology. What government turns a nation's clean water into mud in one of the most resource-rich countries on earth? What government drives the exchange rate from 70 riyals to 1.5 million to the dollar in 2 generations? What government leaves half a nation below the poverty line while funding militias from Gaza to Yemen? What government builds armies not to protect the people, but to oppress them? All of you know the name Mahsa Amini. You know that 4 years ago, she was beaten to death for showing some of her hair. You know her murder sent millions into the streets. You know the world, for a moment, said her name with Iranians. But then the world moved on. Do you know what came after? That the protests never stopped, they grew. That Iranians took everything the regime threw at them and kept going. That quality of life continued to deteriorate to the point where life no longer felt like life at all. In January, my father called them out once more, peaceful, unarmed, and millions took to the streets, a sea of light ready to overcome the darkness. That was when the regime responded by cutting the internet. They slaughtered more than 40,000 Iranians, one by one, indiscriminately in the dark, in the streets, on their balconies, and even in their homes. They executed the wounded in hospitals. They persecuted the doctors who dared to help them. Melina Asadi was 3 years old when she was killed in her father's arms in Kermanshah. 3 years old. Those who left their homes for the last time on January 8th and 9th died making it absolutely clear. The Islamic Republic has no mandate, no legitimacy, no right to speak for Iran. They died for a future they would not see. They died for freedom. Despite knowing all of this, Norway, the country that awards the Nobel Peace Prize, sent its deputy foreign minister to sit across from their murderers in Tehran on day 75 of a nationwide internet blackout.
Ooh, guys, she's calling them out. She's calling them out.
Not to deliver an ultimatum, not to demand accountability, but to offer recognition. When you shake hands with murderers while their victims are silenced in the dark, you do not just abandon those victims, you become complicit in their erasure. At my father's press conference in Berlin, grieving parents stood before 150 members of the international press, broken but brave, representing their murdered children. Not one journalist asked them a single question. They chose to disregard the Iran that was standing right in front of them. Many criticize the war on the Islamic Republic, but what about the war it is waging on its own people? Too many cite confidential regime sources and platform its members, but ignore its victims. What gets reported is the story the regime wants told. When access is the currency, truth becomes the price. This is how people get erased, not only by violence, but by indifference. I want to tell you about Saleh Akbari. She was 38 years old, a nurse, a wife, a mother. During the January uprising, she and her husband opened their home to wounded protesters who were too terrified to go to hospitals. She treated wounds in her kitchen. She had students in her apartment. One night, regime forces stormed her home. She was shot and killed in front of her child. Even after her death, the cruelty continued. Regime forces sexually assaulted her body and sent images to her husband. Psychological torture designed to break what was left of him. Afterward, their daughter kept asking why her mother's shoes were still by the door. That detail has stayed with me. A little girl waiting. I'm not here to ask you to care. Caring is passive. I'm here to ask you to choose. There is no neutral handshake. You are either standing with 92 million Iranians fighting for freedom, or you are shaking the bloody hands of those murdering them. Many are worried about what comes next, but the path of the revolution is clear. At the people's call, my father and his growing coalition are ready for the transition. The Iran Prosperity Project is a transparent, publicly available roadmap to rebuild Iran. We have done the work. Iran's future is not a hope. It has a plan. The ancient Zoroastrian tradition teaches that the world is held in the internal struggle between light and darkness, and that every act of courage, however small, is a flame lit against that darkness. Every time you say their names, you light a flame. Every time you refuse to let the world look away, you light a flame. This regime can cut the internet. They can shoot into crowds. They can disappear bodies. But they cannot extinguish 92 million flames, and they cannot silence the people in this room. I have spent my whole life outside Iran, separated from my brothers and sisters inside by a revolution we did not choose. But I will not let our people be separated from the world's conscience. Every morning I reach for that phone, I'm reminded of the bravery of Iranians. Somewhere in Iran tonight, a little girl is still standing at a door, waiting for her mother who is never coming home. Mothers are still holding the body bags. Teenagers still await their executions. Tens of millions of people are still sitting in the dark, wondering if anyone outside even remembers they exist. The question is, will you fight with them? Long live Iran, long live the Iranian people. Thank you.
That was very powerful.
Wow. How did we get so lucky to get like an entire family that are this good for our liberty? I don't get it. This is so. I do have. Okay, so I'm not gonna go to my Durka videos because I don't want to follow that with the. And let's go to Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio is testifying right now, I think, still.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's like really, really long. So I think like let's see if there's a few clips that he's talking about Iran. We could watch those. And I don't know if there's an overlap between the videos that I have, but they're all short. So let's just take a look at them. This is happening as we're speaking.
First of all, the president's made clear the priorities. Iran can never have a nuclear weapon. And what do they need to have a nuclear weapon? They need a couple things. They need the ability to enrich. That has been substantially destroyed, but could always be rebuilt over time. And the second is the ability and highly enriched uranium. It's 60% that could quickly be enriched to 90% weapons grade. First of all,
so this is actually very good to hear that Marco is saying, because a lot of times some people get concerned that when President Trump is saying that we need to make sure that the Islamic Republic will never get a nuclear weapon, some people get concerned that is he basically giving up on stopping the enrichment of uranium and also getting rid of the already existing enriched uranium in Iran and just focusing on nuclear weapon as a way to maybe allow the Islamic Republic to enrich uranium as long as they pinky promise that they will never turn it into a nuclear weapon. Marco Rubio is making it very clear that that's not the case. The idea that the Islamic Republic shouldn't ever have a nuclear weapon goes directly to stopping them from enriching and also getting the enriched uranium out. Like they are completely go hand in hand. And you might think some Iranians watching us might feel like, who cares, Armin? We want the regime to be toppled. We don't want to get the enriched uranium out. We don't want him, like, that's not the issue. The issue is that the whole regime has to go. The reason why I agree with you that that's our goal. The reason why the enriched uranium is connected to that is because we want the pro-regime people to see that they're being defeated, because we need the pro-regime people to realize that the Islamic Republic has lost as a way for the Islamic Republic to lose its support and legitimacy among its supporters. So just see, for the Americans, the enriched uranium itself is the issue. But for us Iranians, we actually are completely aligned with the Americans here. Because if they manage to force the Islamic Republic to bend the knee on the ability to enrich uranium and giving up the enriched uranium, then the political power of the Islamic Republic among its own followers will be completely destroyed. So we have the military front, we have the economic front, this is the political front. We need the enriched uranium out, and we need the Islamic Republic to bend the knee to the Americans regarding enriching uranium in the future as a way to destroy the Islamic Republic's political power, their standing among their followers. So let me know if you understand that. That's why it should be, as an Iranian, that should be important to you. Let me see another Marco Rubio from the testimony that he's giving right now. Clips are coming out. Like, I'm focusing on the parts that is about Iran. Let me see. Yes, this is another clip that is about Iran.
Today, there is no Iranian Navy. There is no such thing. There's a bunch of Boston whalers with machine guns on them, but there is no Navy. There is no Iranian Navy. It lies at the bottom of the ocean and will soon, within a number of years, be prime fishing spots because they'll turn into reefs.
Okay. I'm being funny there. Love that. That was a new one, I think. Let's see another one. I don't know if there's an overlap here with the ones that I showed before.
Let me first bifurcate two things. The only reason there's a blockade, the only reason why there's a U.S. blockade is because Iran has closed they're firing on commercial ships, and they've mined large segments of Hormuz, international waters. And so the blockade is only against Iranian ships. And it's very simple. The notion is, if no one's ships are going to get out, then Iran's ships aren't going to get out either. We can't live in a world in which they get to close the straits and tell everybody, pay us a toll or we'll blow you up, but their ships get to go out unfettered. So that's the reason why there's a blockade. There wouldn't have been a blockade if Iran had agreed to do what they said they would do when the ceasefire kicked in, which is they were going to open the straits. So let me just focus on the straits for a moment. Number one, what they're doing is unlawful and illegal. There isn't a country on earth other than Iran, and maybe Oman that flirted with it, who's in favor of what Iran is doing in the straits.
Ooh, and maybe Oman that flirted with it. Now you see why the threats against Oman were justified.
The straits for a moment. Number one, what they're doing is unlawful and illegal. There isn't a country on earth other than Iran, and maybe Oman that flirted with it, who's in favor of what Iran is doing in the straits. The Chinese are against it. The Russians are against it. Everyone is against it. The whole world is against it. So condition number one is they have to reopen the straits. And reopening the straits means the following. Ships can sail through international waters the way they can do through other choke points around the world without being fired upon, without paying a toll. That's condition number one.
So guys, again, if you're Iranian, you might listen to this and say, I don't want, like, what do you mean? Like, I don't want the Strait of Hormuz open. I want the Islamic Republic to fall. But again, remember, opening the Strait of Hormuz, if the Americans open the Strait of Hormuz, it's an admission that the Islamic Republic has lost to the pro-regime. This is a huge red line to the pro-regime Iranians. Like, these are undeniable signs of defeat by the Islamic Republic. This would be a major political blow. They wouldn't be able to save face among their own followers if this is successful. So we should want that. This is good. This is good for not just for the world, not just for the Americans, but us Iranian people. We should want this as well. This is, I know it's indirect, but it significantly weakens the Islamic Republic because it would lose support among its followers, right? So now let's go to some Durka. So Goldie, I don't know if you've seen this or not. Have you seen this one? Because I hope you haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen this one.
Okay. You have to see this, okay? So, okay. First of all, this is really disgusting what he's saying, right? This is pure rage. But in the middle of the video, the camera turns into a different direction. And I think you're gonna be like, what is Durka? What do you say? What is your catchphrase? I don't know. What is the Durk? What is your catchphrase? When
What
you
in
say
the
something?
Allahu Akbar Durka Jihad are we watching?
Yes. Okay, watch this, okay, and watch when the camera turns and look, it shows the crowd, okay, and listen to what he's saying. Oh my God, guys, read the translation. Watch this. Oh wait, it's muted. There we go.
شما عرب پرستید آره ما عرب پرستید ما عرب میپرستید آره کوروش کبیر نیست کبیر اسم حیدر است کوروش کبیر نیست کبیر اسم حیدر است ما علی رو داریم شما کی رو داریم کوروش کبیر نیست کبیر اسم حیدر است شاهان روزگار غلامان
Oh my God! You know what? They can keep their dead Arab warlords. They can keep their Ali. That is like, honestly, guys, do you see how cultish it is? Like, this is crazy. It's literally a bunch of like topless guys, all sweaty and gross, and just like beating their chests with like red demon hell lights in the background, and they're all chanting like Ali, Ali. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it's like a demonic, I don't know, zombie.
It looks like hell.
Yeah, it's like an undead army. What is this? Oh my God. Like when I was watching it, I didn't expect that. They turned the camera. I was like, holy hell. What the this is the most demonic thing I've seen for a while. And I've seen a lot. But you know what? I appreciate this guy because what he's saying is going to just pour fuel on the fire of hate and anger that the Iranian people have against the regime. Like he's basically saying, guys, non-Iranians, you might not understand this, but what he's saying is basically like it's the perfect thing you could say in Iran to get the most outrage and anger from the Iranian people. The most outrage and anger from the Iranian people, right? Like, let me read it again from you guys. They're saying, they keep saying you are Arab worshippers. So, you know, this is an acknowledgement that this is what the Iranian say. Hey migan shama Arab parasting. So, guys, listen to this, because a lot of people think that Goldie and I were like biased. We're misrepresenting how anti-Islamic the Iranian people are. Don't listen to us. Listen to this pro-regime, I don't know, religious vocalist. He's saying it for you guys. So this is not us misrepresenting what the Iranian people are saying. He is admitting it inside Iran. So they keep saying to us that you are Arab worshippers, right? And like, yes, we are Arab worshippers. So he's accepting it. He's accepting the label. Like, sure, we are Arab. By the way, this is like shirk, because he's saying we worship Arabs, meaning that we worship Ali, we worship Hassan, we worship Hussein, we worship Fatima. Well, not that much Hassan. Well, Ali, Hussein, and Fatima, and Mahdi. So basically, this is. I mean, not Allah. You actually do worship these people. Okay. Well, thank you for admitting that. Finally, guys. For all my life, I have said that Shia Islam does not worship Allah. I said to you that Shia, I told you, haven't you guys heard this many times from us here on Iran Revolution Live, that Shias don't worship Allah. They would not admit it, but they worship Ali, Hussein, and Fatima. That's the Trinity that they worship. And they would not admit it. But now they're admitting it. This is the first time I'm seeing somebody admitting it, saying like, yes, we are Arab worshippers. Yeah, this is shirk. So look at this. We worship Arabs. Now he's yelling, we worship Arabs. Yes, yes, we do worship Arabs. So look at, this is the part that I don't know who told him to say this, or did he come up with this himself? But if I had to design something for this guy to say, to create the most amount of rage among Iranians against him, it would be this, amongst the regime. It would be this. This is basically blasphemy among Iranians. This is blasphemous, right? He's saying Cyrus is not great. Great is the name of Haydar, meaning Ali. Cyrus is not great. Great is the name of Haydar. There is nothing this man could have said that would cause more rage. And guys, remember we told you that when there's war, the regime goes on this fake pro-Iranian symbols phase with Rostam, with Cyrus, with Arash, with Kaveh. Okay? And then as soon as the war stops, they go back to attacking our Iranian culture and our history and our heritage. Only when there's war, they go like, oh, yes, Rustam, Kurosh the Great, yes, we love all that, because they're afraid of the Iranian people. But we told you that when it stops, they will go back to the showing their true colors, their anti-Iranian culture, and and they see Islam as an attack on Iranian culture. They see it. So look, Cyrus is not great. Great is the name of Haydar. I know for a fact that there's even some pro-regime people that don't like this man doing this because they're afraid of the Iranian people. And they're going to come out and say, well, this guy is probably a Zionist spy trying to make the Iranian people rise against us. Like, I know some pro-regime people are saying this because they know the strength of the Iranian people. And this would terrify some pro-regime people and will say, like, go investigate this man because he's trying to start another uprising against us. So let me see what else he says. Look. Again, Cyrus is not great. Great is the name of Haydar. We have Ali. Who do you have? Who, like, he's telling us. By the way, guys, this is not directed at Israel. This is not directed at the United States. This is directed at the Iranian people, telling them, we have Ali. Who do you have? Again, he's insulting Cyrus again. So he said something that it was so. He said something about the kings of Iran, the former kings of Iran, but it was inaudible, so that's why there's no caption. So now he's saying Ali, 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 and now goes to the crowd, showing the undead army from hell. And this is then the camera goes on Ali's picture, the first Imam of Shia Muslims. Anyway, so that was
wow.
That was crazy. Okay, Goldie, you know how I call these people retarded sometimes?
Yeah.
So they actually took it very literally, and they went and found this guy. Okay, so I think they're watching Iran Revolution live, so they brought this person to chant for them. Okay, and honestly, I don't want to attack this guy because I think he's actually like mentally ill. But look at they're making him chant.
Oh my God.
So, guys, he's not really saying anything. He's just saying, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," and the crowd is saying, "Death to America, death to America." Yeah.
That gentleman is clearly developmentally disabled, and it seems like the regime is like taking advantage of him. That's just really sick.
Yeah. So this guy, like, I'm saying this guy is actually, like, I'm not saying it as an insult. He's like mentally handicapped, and they're just making him just make noises, and in response they're like having fun and say like, yes, death to America. Anyways, they're saying good job, good job, good job. Yeah.
What a that's just disgusting. Like the way that they're abusing and taking advantage of these people just for like to make a video or something. Like it's sick.
Right. Speaking of taking advantage of people, I mean, this guy is taking advantage of the Iranian people and their silence. This American inside Iran, Ken O'Keefe. Look, this American is going in Iran inside a rally for pro-regime Iranians. You guys know this guy? This guy's former Marine. And now he's inside Iran supporting the Islamic Republic. Look,
what?
He's saying Allah.
Oh my God.
This is a former Marine American inside Iran.
What's his name again?
Ken O'Keefe.
Jeez.
And he's saying Allahu Akbar. Look at this.
Allah Akbar. Ah, yes. Yes. And I'm doing everything I can to get my birth nation to step off and go home now. Step off. Stop supplying that satanic entity known as the Jewish state of Israel. Step off. And you go back home whence you came and let Iran, Hezbollah, Ansar Allah, Hamas, Islamic Jihad, let us finish Israel. Magbar Israel.
So Magbar Israel means death to Israel.
Magbar Israel.
What a psycho.
Magbar Israel. Death to Israel.
So the Islamic Republic is loving this guy, by the way. And apparently he's trying to get he's still in Iran right now, and he's trying to get the attention of Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens from inside Iran. Like, let me show you this.
So I'm here right next to Press TV Studios, and I'm just about to go on air for an hour. I'm just putting this quick message out. So you can't watch Press TV. They've been cut off everywhere. You have to go online for that. But if you want to see the latest from me over here in the defenders of humanity, the opposers to the Epstein class, and the people who refuse to bow to the Jewish state of Israel that owns my birth nation, well, you could watch me here, because I guess I'm not worthy to any of the major media influencers. Hey, Candace, where are you at? Tucker, how about you? Am I worthy as a Marine? Can I talk eloquently enough? I don't know. Either way, if you want to see me on Press TV, watch now.
Press TV is literally Islamic regime propaganda. Like, it's not even a real media outlet.
Right. He just figured out how much money there is in being anti-Israel. So he's like just trying to ride that wave.
What a psycho.
Yeah.
He needs to be like arrested and investigated when he comes back to the United States, right? Like,
isn't that treason? You're
like,
right, Goldie.
This is treason. This is literally treason.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I mean, I don't know how the U.S. laws work, but I thought that if anything is treason, it would be this. Right now, I don't know. What are the penalties for treason in the United States? So Goldie, we have a new video from inside Iran. Look at this badass woman just posting a video of herself, like asking the world to arm the Iranian people. Look at this. Arm us.
We the people, arm us.
We the people, arm us. This is from inside Iran. Guys, look at this. This is the new request from the Iranian people. This is a big deal, right? So remember, we had, like, before the Operation Epic Fury, we had so many people holding signs saying, you know, to President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu to please come attack. Okay, so now this video is coming from Iran. The Iranian people, look at this. She's saying, arm us, we the people, arm us. So guys, Goldie, is it okay if I share a link to this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So guys, she has risked so much to try to get this video out to the world. This is really risky. This is from inside Iran, asking the world to arm Iranian people so they could fight against the regime. This is very risky. So I ask of all of you to please repost this expose, retweet this. I'm going to post a link to it in the chat, and I ask you to help us amplify her voice. Okay, so the link to this is in the chat. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for that. Okay, we're getting to super chat time, but let me just get to two more updates. I appreciate all of you guys. Let me actually make sure this worked. This goes to the right place. Okay, so two updates from Israel. So Israel's Mossad chief Roman Goffman. So we have we knew Mossad's chief just changed. The Iranian people are really like the previous Mossad chief, because he was really focusing on trying to he started a plan to try to do regime changing in Iran. But the new one is also actually really good. Look at this. Roman Goffman said the Israeli military actions against Iran and its regional allies had changed the balance of power in the Middle East, but said the task was not yet complete. So it shows that, you know, the Mossad plan has not changed. This is the previous Mossad chief. Outgoing Mossad chief David Barnea said Israel should remain committed to toppling Iran's ruling system. Speaking at a retirement ceremony late Monday, Barnea said the Islamic Republic was at its weakest after recent war, and that Israel should complete the job. And then this is a quote directly from him saying, "I believed and I still believe that a change in the reality in Iran by virtue of toppling the regime is a possible and achievable goal," Barnea said. He says such a goal would require persistence, a cool head, and a commitment to the mission. And then he also added, "This mission must remain as our top priority." So yeah, he's loved by the Iranian people, and it seemed like the new guy seems to agree. Oh, one last video, guys. You guys know Javad Zarif from the Boom Boom chart. So look at this, guys. Look at this. There's an effigy of him in Iran by the pro-regime people, burning him with an Israeli flag on the effigy. Look at the Javad Zarif. This is the former foreign minister of the Islamic Republic, a so-called reformer. And in the nightly protest by the pro-regime people, they're saying he's a Zionist. They have an Israeli flag here and they're burning it. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Goldie, look at it. He's holding it on top of his head while they're burning it. That's not safe.
They're literally eating their own.
Oh my god, this is maximum division. I've ever seen this much infighting. I mean, they were always against Javad Zarif for sure, but you know, it's getting more. It's getting so bad. It's getting. But oh, by the way, I think Hamid Far's videos are not copyrighted, right? We can show that, right?
Yeah,
like his, because he has, oh my god, look at this. He has a song, new song. Sorry guys, we'll go to super chats after this. This is just too good. This is too good. I cannot not share this one. Oh my god. This is for Israel. Hamid Far's video for Israel. Here. Ooh. He's trying to, he's doing, like, look at this. He's basically taking the Islamic Republic's red demonic rave style, and he's making another version of it, but instead of for Ali, for Netanyahu and Israel in support of them. So watch this. This is, let me read the translation for you guys, so you guys know what he's saying before you watch it, okay? So he's saying, Bezan ke khub mizani. You saw one of the songs of the Islamic Republic is Bezan ke khub mizani, like hit the Israelis because you hit them very well. It's addressed at the IRGC. So he took that, he turned it around, and he's saying Bezan ke khub mizani to Bibi, to Netanyahu, saying hit the Islamic Republics because hit them because you hit them so well. And it says, Bibi June, I give my life for you. It's time to hang out, Bibi June. Bibi June, I give my life for you. It's hunting season, Bibi June. And then he says, you're skilled and a heart throb. I don't know what that means. You're a superior lion man. You tore up Sayyid Ali. Hit them because you hit them so good. The criminal justice chief justice. You're very brave and very strong. You did it, like, hit, basically gives you the people that he wants you to kill, right? He wants Bibi to kill, and he keeps saying hit them because, so it's basically a song of the Islamic Republic that has been turned on its head against the regime itself. So what, and basically praising Netanyahu instead of praising the IRGC. So watch this. And the style is exactly Islamic Republic style. The red light, the way that he looks at his nose, is exactly like how the religious vocalists of the Islamic Republic do it. So he's basically copying the style of the Islamic Republic, but so much better. Watch this.
بیبی جون فداد بشم وقت گذاره بیبی جون فداد بشم فصل شکاره بیبی جون کار دان و دلبری بزن که خوب میزنی تو شیر مرد بردری بزن که خوب میزنی کردی تو پار زیدلی بزن که خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی آزیان و ساز کیفری بزن که خوب میزنی تو خواهی دار و هیکلی بزن که خوب میزنی کردی تو بیت رخری بزن که خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی بزنم من رو بزن چک خونشون تا من رو بزن همشون رو کمر بزن یا خوابنم اونطوری دمر بزن میشه بی خطر بزن ته بزن و بی مطل بزن قبل اینکه یه نظر بدن نریشه مثل شجر بزن بیبی جانم تو عموی هر ستاد مردمی میسپارم به تو مزدوران لای هر قومی اگر اشاره بیبی جانم بزاره توی آخوند و ملا ببین عجل به کار والا از موشنیدا مشتبا بزن که خوب میزنی اصل نظام رفته بگاه بزن که خوب میزنی یه جا که یا زبان بزن که خوب میزنی جون ملا مشتبا بزن که خوب میزنی تو شیر مرد بردری بزن که خوب میزنی تو خانه دان و هیکلی بزن که خوب میزنی تو روح زینلی بزن که خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی بر هر چه بسیجی دور میدون لعنه بر دستانش آغشته در خون لعنه سر غازی و سر کوبگر زندون لعنه بر رفتنتون بر بیت بیرون لعنه عرب خطا همه با رنگ بیبی یه تو بزن نشه بلند بیبی گشنه این به یه کتلتی ممه درام بگی تا هلند بیبی ببین چقدر هلند بیبی یه سری ها زیر پلن بیبی همشونو یه طوری بزن ازشون ننی نمونه کلن بیبی آزیان غزات کیفری بزن چه خوب میزنی دخان دار و هیکلی بزن چه خوب میزنی یک تو روح زیدلی بزن چه خوب میزنی بزن که خوب میزنی بزن چه خوب میزنی بزن چه خوب میزنی.
Oh my god, it's Arusi music. Wow.
Oh my god, I love him. I love him. Oh my, it's so great. Oh my, and the Hebrew translation, guys, the translation is not even in English. The translation is in Hebrew because it's for you guys, for Israelis, like basically telling like this is the bond with the Israel. Look at this, it's a Hebrew translation so that Israelis could appreciate this as well. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can read it. Oh, the Israelis were reading it as it went by. He added guys, Hamid Fard, he added the translation himself. Like it's like you could tell that he wanted Israelis to know what he's saying. Oh my god, that was such a treat. That was such a treat. I'm going to be listening to this while I'm lifting weights next time. This is going to be the song that I'm going to be listening to when I'm lifting weights.
You know, Hamid Fad is my preferred musician for when I am working out, I do have to say.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right, Goldie, should we go to Super Chats?
Sure. You might be kicked out though, because I think I forgot to set up the studio. So, but you know how to fix yourself.
Oh no, let's see. This is discrimination? I'm being victimized here. This is oppression. I will not be censored by the Super Chat. Let's see. Oh, I did see it.
It worked. Look at that.
I'm still here.
Wow. Look at that.
See, I used the victim card and it worked. It didn't kick me out. Okay. All right. See, it works. It works, guys. Okay, let's see what super chats do we have. We have Iranian Viking. Thank you so wow, that's a pretty cool name. Iranian Viking. Thank you so much for the super chat saying love you all. We love you back. Javid Shah back at you. Payande Iran back at you saying Istadim ta payan. Guys, that means we are standing until the very end. Exactly. These days, that last part, especially these days, we need to remember that there is no room for crying, for disappointment, for losing morale. Whatever happens, whatever President Trump does, whatever Prime Minister Netanyahu does, whatever anyone else does, there's only one question you need to keep asking yourself. You don't wait to see what other people do. You ask yourself one question: what do I do? And the answer is, I fight. The Americans stay, the Americans leave. What do I do? I fight. Israelis attack, Israelis don't attack. What do I do? I fight. There's an uprising, there's no uprising. What do I do? I fight. So keep standing, keep fighting. That's the main question. Stop just wondering about what other people would do. Ask yourself what I'm doing. And we stand. Istadem Tapayan. Thank you for the super chat. And then we have another super chat from William. Thank you so much, William. Thank you for the super chats, always supporting us, saying, I'm very sorry that I won't be able to give as much support as I have been. William, what are you talking about? You guys just being here is all the support, all this, the fact that you have been by our side all of this time, that we're grateful for that. Okay, we're grateful for that. Okay, don't apologize for that. Okay, saying my computer completely quit on me, so I won't have the resources available for a few months. That's okay. Oh, William, you need to take, guys, please do not send us financial support. Please, it's illegal. We are not allowed to send us financial support if you are even in the slightest uncomfortable issue, like situation financially. The prior to be able to help others, you first have to help yourself. You need to have stable situation for yourself. Complete only the only people who are allowed to support us financially are the people who are completely stable financially. Okay, if you're not 100% comfortable financially, then you are not allowed to support us financially. You could just like the stream, you leave comments, be with us here in the chat, share our videos. Okay, just do that. Just do that. But do not support, do not give us a single cent until you take care of yourself first. Okay, remember when there's turbulence in the plane or a plane is going down, they tell you do not put the mask on other people before you put the mask on yourself. You have to take care of yourself first. Okay, thank you for everything, for being by our side, William. Really appreciate you. And then, oh wait, did I read the whole thing? Yes, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Thanks as always, Goldie and Armin, for being amazing. Thank you for being.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here. And then Roman Cabbage with a super chat saying, "Happy birthday, Goldie!"
Oh, my birthday.
Advanced. No, it is a very advanced happy birthday. That's what it is. Yes, very, very advanced. Hello, ALC. What is that? I don't know. Dozarim Keje.
I don't know what ALC is.
You don't know it. Okay, if Goldie doesn't know, then I feel more confident about not knowing something. All right, let's go to Sherry. Sherry, thank you so much. ALC, people are telling me. Okay, let's go to Sherry. Sherry saying, "Dear Armin and Goldie, there are not enough words to express how much, or enough super chats to give back to you what you have given to me, us." Oh, Sherry, thank you. What's so sweet. Sherry is always very sweet. Sherry, also, like, we appreciate your support, but also please know that if you you could take a break anytime you want, and we will not be upset at all. And even if you stop supporting us, we always appreciate you. Just being here is already a love support for us. And thank you always for being so kind. Like, your words are always like, really motivates me and really makes me feel like we have friends and allies. So thank you, Sherry, for not just for supporting us with super chats, but also the really kind words that you always tell us. Really appreciate that. And then Momo with a super chat. Thank you, Momo of 838. Thank you for the super chat, saying an article in Daily Mail indicated that the TikTok algorithm is pro-Islamic Republic. You don't say. Where's my Pikachu shock face? Yes, Pikachu shock face. Just imagine. Really? Oh, I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's good that more people are talking about it. Thank you for telling us that this is being talked about. I appreciate it. Yeah, surprise. Yeah, but I appreciate, Momo, I appreciate you telling us that, because that's a good thing that people are talking about it. But yes, thank you for sharing that. Good to know. And thank you for the support. And then we have King Typhoon. Thank you so much for the super chat, saying, "Greeting from the Netherlands. Shout out to Goldie and Armin for all your work. 1 hour of YouTube provides me with more clarity than Dutch and Turkish media." Wow.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. I mean, that's the whole reason why we do this, right? Is to give you guys, that input, analysis, and insight that you wouldn't necessarily find anywhere else. So we're very happy that you're all here.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And you guys just say the most motivating stuff. Like, this is why I don't get tired. That's why we don't get tired talking to you guys, because you just, instead of coming here and after the live stream thinking like, oh my god, that was so much work, I'm tired, need a rest, I just feel more energized after the show than before the show, because of all of these things you guys tell us. And then we have Goldie, help, Goldie. What is that?
Warp.
Warp. Okay. Is that an O?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's okay. Warp. We're just gonna call you Warp. Oh, member for 4 months. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. And then, thank you. And then we have Shannon, always being supporting, saying, play Rubio talking to Cruz about arming the Iranian people and tell me he didn't strongly imply someone is arming them. Ooh, when did that happen? Huh? I didn't see that.
I'm going to see if I can find the clip.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Goldie. Interesting. Interesting. You know, guys, if this is true,
Here, I found it.
It's another example of Goldie's always right. Because Goldie told us that this is already happening, perhaps. So let's see it. Oh, you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's bring it up here. Ooh. Thank you for bringing this to our attention.
In a moment, just focusing for a second on Iran itself. For some time, I have urged the administration, I've urged Israel to arm the protesters in Iran. I don't think it is fair to expect the Iranian people to stand up, protesters to stand up with rocks against soldiers with machine guns.
True.
Are we arming the protesters, and should we be?
Yeah, I'm not aware of any program to arm civilians in Iran to overthrow their government. I mean, there may be other countries doing it or other elements doing it, but certainly not the U.S. government.
In a moment, just
Does Goldie, what do you think of that? Is he hinting that Israel might be doing that?
No, all he's saying is that he's not personally aware, which means there may very well be a plan, but he's not aware, right?
Interesting.
So there are, I would say that, oftentimes it's also important for certain politicians to not be aware of certain things. So, as Secretary of State, Marco Rubio wouldn't necessarily be involved in what might, what, let's say, the US military or someone else might be doing, right? So just because Marco Rubio is saying, I'm not aware of anything personally, it could be either that, there's nothing happening, or he's not personally aware of it. But the way he answered, to your point, it does also make it sound like, there could be other countries, right? But he wouldn't be aware of that. Because again, how would he know, supposedly, what's happening in other, with other countries? So yeah, he could very well be hinting at maybe Israel or even Ukraine, for example. We don't know, right? And let's go back and watch his expression again. Or yeah, when you're done.
No. Yeah, I'll play it. I also noticed that he seems to agree that, this is the right thing to do, right? Like, he didn't say, like, this is not a good. He didn't disagree with Ted Cruz on not arming the Iranian people. So let's play it again.
In a moment, just focusing for a second on Iran itself. For some time, I have urged the administration, I've urged Israel to arm the protesters in Iran. I don't think it is fair to expect the Iranian people to stand up, protesters to stand up with rocks against soldiers with machine guns. Are we arming the protesters, and should we be?
Yeah, I'm not aware of any program to arm civilians in Iran to overthrow their government. I mean, there may be other countries doing it or other elements doing it, but certainly not the U.S. government.
In a moment.
Yeah, I would love to see the rest of that. But that's great. But guys, thank you so much. Our chat is looking everywhere and bringing to us the stuff that we need to see. This is really good. This is really good.
And guys, keep in mind, I'm not aware does not mean no.
Yes.
I'm not aware and no are two different things. He didn't say no. He said, I'm not aware.
Okay, yes. And again, Sherry also gave us a super chat saying plausible deniability. Yep, yeah. It's actually good. It's actually, if they are arming the Iranian people, you want to make sure that, Marco Rubio has to come and answer these things. So they probably shouldn't tell him, so that he could be honest when he says, I'm not aware. Right? So that he could say, I'm not aware, and would be the correct statement. because they know he would be questioned. Because if he basically doesn't answer, that means yes. If he says yes, that would be yes. If he knows and says no, that would be a lie, and he can't lie. So it's just better not to tell him, so he could be honest about it. Yeah, and if they say we can't confirm or deny, that would be a confirmation to many people. So the best answer is not to tell him, and so that he could say, I don't know. All right. And thank you, by the way, Sherry, for another super chat. Oh, Sherry, when we were showing, oh, wait, let's go back to the super chat layout. There we go. So Sherry gave us a super chat when we were showing Her Royal Highness Noor Pahlavi. And she said, let us chant her name. So, yeah. So, I haven't seen any chants yet of Noor, but that's actually a good point, Sherry. I would love to see a chant with Noor Pahlavi in it, but we haven't had one yet. But yeah, so we have to brainstorm on what would be a good chant. Noor Pahlavi. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, maybe on the Persian channel, I'll tell people, ask people what would be a good chant in favor, in support of Noor Pahlavi and everything she's doing. Good call, good call. And then we have another super chat. Thank you, guys. Roman Viking again saying it's like the scene from Indiana Jones. I don't. Which
he's referring to the video, the Haydar video.
I know. I'm trying to think about the Indiana Jones. Which scene in Indiana Jones would like that? Red. I don't know. Indiana Jones Red. What was it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, to me, it looked like an army of undead being unleashed from hell. That's what it looked like. That's the thing that comes to my mind. The Temple of Doom. Let me see. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. Ooh, yes, you're right. It kind of does look like that. Let me bring it on screen. Oh my God, this is so small. Work properly. So, yes, like this. Yeah, it looks like, oh, go away. It's okay. It's okay. Copy image address. I'll just go like this instead. So temple, yeah, okay, it looks like this. Yeah, I see it. I see the resemblance. Yeah. All right. And thank you, Roman Viking. And then we have Saber Coaching saying, forget Tomorrowland. Jihadi Rave is where it's at. You guys are funny. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Saber Coaching. And then we have Mark Dennis. Thank you so much for the super chat saying O'Keefe has been involved in the green movement and been madman for many years. O'Keefe is a really madman, a really bad man. Okay, so is he mad or is he bad? Because I think some of these people are not as crazy as we think they are. What do you guys think? I think they are grifters, and they're actually pretty smart with their grifting. I mean, they can be both, but to be a good grifter, you can't be that crazy. What do you guys think? Is O'Keefe more crazy or more evil? I know. Okay, so you guys saying in the chat both, but to be good at grifting, you have to be smart somewhat. I don't know. No, maybe you're crazy in some areas, but also smart in, grifting. Yeah. And thank you, Mark, by the way, for the super chat. T. Thompson with the super chat saying, thank you for sharing the video of Princess Noor speaking in Oslo. I found it very powerful and emotional. Well, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Yes, I think she's really good. We need to introduce her to more people. She's such an asset in our fight against the Islamic Republic. And I think more people need to know about her. She has, by the way, a lot of her work doesn't go as appreciated as they should. Like she we need to do a better job telling people how much she's working for the Iranian people. So I appreciate you guys appreciating her. And then we have Brock. Brock, thank you so much for the super chat, saying big shout out to this community where we all say Javicha like it was an ARMIN. Yeah, Javicha, Payande, Iran, love from Italy. Oh, love from Italy. Oh, thank you, Italy. Thank you thank you so much for supporting us. And Javicha, Payande, Iran, and Payande, Italy. Payande, Italy. Thank you. And then we got another super chat. Fleshy Interloper with another super chat saying, can't say Javed Shah too much. Yes, we can't. We cannot. There is no way to say it too much. Exactly. Thank you. There are some people who try to virtue signal with Javed Shah and attack against Princess of Pahlavi, but that's some internal things. So we have to be careful with that. So yeah, guys, be mindful. There are some enemies, Islamic Republic connected people that pretend to be pro Princess of Pahlavi, and they say Javed Shah, and then they come say things that basically derails our movement. So be careful with those people. Here's one thing that you need to ask people to make sure that they are genuinely supporters of Princess of Pahlavi. Okay, ask them what they think about Israel, and ask them what they think about Prince Reza Pahlavi's team and his booklet. Okay, so make sure you check those things. Okay, because there are some people who try to come and say like, yeah, we're monarchists and we support Prince Reza Pahlavi, and then they start attacking his team and the people who surround him and his plan. Like, oh, but his team, the people around him are the problem. Be careful with those people. Okay, so don't trust anybody just because they say Javed Shah and have a picture of Mohammad Reza Shah in their profile picture. Some of them are working with the regime. Yeah, Texas is saying, yeah, I see them on X-Armin. Yes, exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so next super chat is from Las Zlo. Thank you so much for the super chat, saying the room full of shirtless, dancing, sweaty dudes is distracting me from my worship. Haram. Love you. Haram. Hashtag haram. That's funny. Saying, love you guys. Keep up the awesome work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Laszlo. And thank you. All right. Haram. You know what? I know you're a lot of people are joking about that, but I genuinely think there is something to that. Like some of the people who go there are going for those types of reasons. Right? Like this is not like just a joke. It's actually there's some truth to it. And Christian Evan Christensen, thank you so much for the super chat, saying, Durud, you vibing? Golden? Yes. Vibing? Golden. Yes, I'm vibing, and Goldie is golden. Love that, by the way. Vibing and golden. Okay. Saying, today Noor met the leader of the Christian Democratic Party, my party. Do you think Pezeshkian is trying to save himself from execution after the revolution? That might be part of it, but it's most like that is part of his calculation for sure. But I think he's more worried about the immediate threat, that he can't afford to think too much about the long-term threat, given that there's a more immediate threat against him. Because remember, the regime is using him as a scapegoat, and they're accusing him of all sorts of things: working with the Zionists, killing Rais, being part of killing Raisi, being part of the plan to kill Ali Khamenei, being part of the plan to try to kill Mujtaba Khamenei, causing the uprising. So he's being like accused of all sorts of crap that he's like the last person to be responsible for, by the way. Like he's actually the most loyal to the regime among all of these people. So the fact that he's getting accused of all of that is kind of like poetic justice. And I think he fears for his safety, mostly from the pro-regime people rather than the anti-regime people. But yeah, but what you're saying is also probably in the back of his mind as well. And good question, by the way. Then we have CRW Miffy. Oh, I remember you. Yes, I remember you. So, and see, I've been watching you guys at my workstation since the uprising started in December. I know you better than my coworkers now. Oh, well, thank you for being so close to us, right? And say hi to your wife, by the way. And appreciate you. I appreciate you being always with us. That's very sweet.
You know what? It's true,
I-
Armin, for our community, especially those who've been with us for a very long time. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like I'm sure they probably know you and me much better than their coworkers because you know we're here every day and we're just having conversations, and we're just glad that you guys are enjoying and appreciating this. So we do it because we know you guys like this, and it's just an important way to get info out. And yeah, we're happy to be here. Thank you for being
Yes.
here with us.
And hopefully we get to see you one day, meet you face to face. Maybe in Iran. Who knows? Thank you again. And Goldie, there is a Rumble rant.
Oh,
do you want to?
Yes. Let me find it. Thank you. Goldie found this last night, thought it's interesting. Carl Higbie is an ex-Navy SEAL, now Newsmax host. Please listen, check out this video. Okay, yeah, I have it. The video is from April 2, so the video is from about 2 months ago. Thank you, Great Mega King. I'll definitely take a look at that as well in a little bit. And I'll share the link with Armin as well. Thank you so much, Great Mega King.
Thank you. Okay. And then we got a translation. ALC. I was like, what is ALC? So Roman Cabbage saying ALC is Armin Love Club. Oh my god. That sounds kind of dirty. I don't know. What did they do in Armin's Love Club? Okay.
I don't want to know.
Oh my god. Oh no. This is getting dangerous, but okay. Okay. Thank you, Roman Cabbage. That's sweet. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next super chat. We have Fleshy Interloper gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Fleshy, for the people in the chat on the Liberty Politics YouTube channel, my channel. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. And then we have, hold on, let me unstar these ones so I know how many we have left. Okay, great. We have the underdog is saying Armin is a huge inspiration for us all. Oh my god. Well, thank you. That's such a nice thing to say. Wow. Oh my god. Thank you.
It's true.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, thank you. Goldie's my inspiration, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys as well. You guys in the chat. Oh my god, guys, people in the chat, they're trying to make ALC a thing. Don't make ALC like on a people are saying join ALC. No, don't make that. Oh no, people are gonna think our channel is about something else. Okay, so we got another super chat saying happy 299 days early birthday, Goldie. Yay, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Yes. You know what, Goldie, can we wish you a happy birthday for the next 299 days and just count down the days?
No.
No. Right, no. Okay. Guys, I tried. Oh wait, I didn't read your username. Checkmate Stallion. Thank you. Guys, I used to not read people's usernames because I know I get them so wrong, and I was like, oh, it's embarrassing how wrong I get them. And then I'm like, who cares? Just put away your ego. You read things wrong, people laugh. It's fine. Just it's better for me to connect with you guys and read your usernames, and it doesn't matter. Like if I get things wrong in front of you, who cares? So. Yeah. All right. So Danny, thank you so much for the super. Danny Delicious ISR, thank you so much for the super chat saying Rubio did say certainly not the US. Yes. So given his emphasis on that, might to me suggest that maybe Israel is doing it. Like, yeah, because he hinted like we don't know who else is doing it. I mean, who else would be doing it? It would be Israel. Oh, also Ukraine might be involved because we see Prince Reza Pahlavi and Ukraine being so much in touch. That might have something to do with that as well. And thank you, Danny, for the super chat. By the way, good thing that you pointed at that as well. And then Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Always so supportive. And Sarah, I see you coming to our Persian shows and interacting with the people on the Persian chat. I love it when you're there. So thank you so much for being there. I think your Persian is getting better because you come there, right? So Sarah's saying Javid bacon, Javid beer, Javid democracy, Javid Shah. Okay, well, Javid, all good things. Right, love that. Yeah, I Javid bacon, I could get behind that, by the way. And then we have Goldie, help. Bjorn Kerro.
It's a silent J.
Guys, I'm such a hypocrite. I'm like, I don't mind getting things wrong, and then and every time I can't pronounce something, I'm like, Goldie, help.
That's okay. That's why I'm here. I mean, I don't know if I know the proper pronunciation, but I'm willing to put myself out there and take that risk for you.
The hero we all need. Thank you, Bjorn. Saying Noor's speech was fantastic. It must go viral. Perfect message for Norwegians. Even the reference to ZA was brilliant. And I say this. Oh, okay. Was brilliant. And I say this as a Christian. Oh, Zoroastrian. Zoroastrians just sound so exotic to the average Norwegian. Oh. Like, yeah, we're being so okay. We Iranian people are so exotic.
I mean, I guess we kind of are.
We are.
And it's exotic as well because Iran's like this dangerous place that people can't really go to. So it just adds to the mystery, I guess.
Yes, we are so. This is why people are joining the ARMIN Love Club because we're just so exotic. Right? By the way, I don't know why they call it Zoroastrian in English because we call it Zartushti.
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't even know how to how they pronounce our prophet like Zarathustra in English. I can't even pronounce that. We call the prophet of Zoroastrianism is Zarathustra, but Zoroaster, is that how they say it in English? It's a tongue twister. The English version of it, Zoroaster. All right, and then we go to the next super chat. Thank you so much, Nina, saying Noor Ahmad Tariki Farar. Oh, wow, good chance, Nina. Did you come up with that? I love that. Noor Ahmad Tariki Farar Kard. That's a good chance. Oh, we asked for a chant. That's why I was like, that's a good chant. And I just remember another super chat was asking for a chant in support for Noor Pahlavi. So good response. Noor Ahmad Tariki Farar Kard. Okay. I see that. I see what you did there. So guys, that means Noor means light. So Noor Ahmad means light arrived. Tariki Farar Kard means the darkness ran away. So that's good. That's basically a reflection of Her Royal Highness Farah Pahlavi's very famous message, Nur bar Tariki Piruzes, which means light will overcome darkness. Thank you, Nina. And then we have Goldie. You want to read this? Justin gave us a super chat. Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Just in case says Iran, home of the brave, and hopefully soon the land of the free. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Yes, hopefully soon Iran will be free. I have a feeling it's going to happen sooner rather than later. It's been a 47-year-long nightmare, but I feel like there really is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I love how you did that because they say for United States, home of the brave, land of the free. So for Iran, you're saying home of the brave and hopefully soon land of the free. That's beautiful how you change that. Love it. Very poetic. And then we got another super chat from Atki. Atki saying, Noor's so well spoken. She is. Hope she can finally visit her beautiful country soon. Yeah, it's so sad that the country that she loves, she has never seen it, right? Also, thank you for your comments on Nowak. It's a dark time for the UK. Oh yes, Goldie. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a really horrible. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, guys, sorry to hear that. Yeah, but guys, don't give up. UK, fight. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up. UK has not fallen. UK has not fallen. Keep fighting for your country. Never stop fighting for your country. Right? Yeah, as you can see, like it can't get like more devastating than what we have right now in Iran, right? And we're continuing to fight. So you guys don't give up. Don't believe the people that say that it's too late for the UK. Don't believe the people that say UK has fallen. If UK has not fallen, okay, keep fighting for your country. Take your country back. No, UK, no, guys, UK has not fallen. Because if you say UK has fallen, it means like it's too late. It means that you should give up. Do not give up. Keep fighting. And then Sherry, thank you so much for the super chat. Saying one more. I leave tomorrow out of town for daughter wedding. Oh, congratulations. Wow, that's so sweet, Sherry.
Congratulations to your daughter.
Congratulations, Sherry. That's so great. We'll miss you. We'll miss you too, but we're happy that you're away for a good reason. Hopefully you enjoy, like spend as much time enjoying it as possible. And yeah, we'll miss you. It's good to know that you're away for a beautiful reason. And congratulations one more time. And then we have Donnie Girl giving 5 membership gifts to people in Goldie's chat. Thank you so much, Donnie Girl. Thank you so much, Donnie Girl, for supporting the people on Goldie's chat and giving them gifts. She comes with gifts. And then we have our final super chat. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah is saying Zartoshti is Gushguriak. Oh, Gushguriak means hello?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Sarah is teaching us how to speak Gushguriak. Gushguriak means hello. Okay. I'm not going to be able to remember that, but I'll try. And thank you for teaching us something. Gushguriak. Oh, we got another super chat. Thank you. Let me heart the super chat. Thank you, Victory. Victory is saying Armin GBT translation request. What's the formal and informal ways of saying hello and goodbye? Okay, so actually there's a transition in that because it used to be the most common way to say hello in Iran is salam, but you can see that more and more Iranians are not saying salam and they're switching to durud because salam is Arabic and it's also associated with Islam. The Persian way to say hi is not salam, it's durud. So that's the most common way. And it is both formal. Durud is both formal and informal. I guess for salam, the informal way is to say salam chatori, salam chatori. The formal way is salam bar shama, or if you want to go full durka, you say salam alaikum. Seriously, or if you want to go joking about it. So when you say salam alaikum, you're either full durka or you're basically joking around, right? Salam alaikum. And also if you want to, so if somebody says salam alaikum, they're either full durka or they're like just basically casually joking. And if you want to respond, full durka way is alaikum assalam, or jokingly responding is alaikum assalam. So that's full on Islamic. So the only people who use that are either people who are like messing around, joking around, or people who are like really religious, right? But the most common way to say hi in Iran, people are trying to make it durud, and the goodbye would be bedrud. So hi would be durud, goodbye would be bedrud, and that's both casual and formal. I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, it serves both purposes. So it's not the word that changes, it's what you add after it that makes it formal. Like if you say, if you basically say hi and then say some respectful words that wishes the person health and ask them how they are in a very polite way, that's usually what makes it more formal. Goldie, is there anything you want to add to that? Because you're really good at it.
I just always say durud and bedrud.
Bedrud. Durud
Yeah,
and bedrud.
that's how I say it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you for, by the way, Victory, thank you for being so interested in, in these things. We appreciate that a lot. Oh, we got more super chats. More super chats. Okay. So we have Chera, give us a super chat from India. Thank you so much. Support from India. Love our Indian supporters here. Saying lots of love from a Parsi Zartoshti from India. Oh my God. Hi. He's saying you both are doing wonderful work. Hope to see you soon in a free run. Oh my God. I hope you could come. Hopefully, Chera, hopefully you could come to Zoroastrian temples in Yazd. Okay, hopefully you could go as a Zarathushtri, as a Zoroastrian Indian Parsi in India. Hopefully you get to come and appreciate the temples, the fire temples of Zoroastrianism in a free run soon as well. And you're saying a 1,400-year-old a 1,400-year-old connection still exists. Yes, it does. Payande Iran Javid Shah. Well, thank you. Oh my God, such a beautiful message from India. I love that. Look at this. Zoroastrian Parsi community, Zoroastrian in India. Guys, so if for people who don't know, after the Arab invasion and takeover of Iran, there were some Zoroastrians from Iran who basically left Iran so that they wouldn't be slaughtered by the Islamic army, and they went to India, and now they have a big there's a big Zoroastrian community called Parsis in India there. And there's a legend, by the way, about this. It's a very interesting legend that when the Iranians were going to India as a Zoroastrian community, the king there in India was showed the Iranians, the Zarathushtri, the Zoroastrians, a cup filled with milk to say that India is full, just like this cup. So you can't come in because there's no room for you. The cup is full of milk. And then the Iranians, the Zoroastrians, they took some sugar and they put it in the cup of milk to say like there's still room for some sugar. And you can see we will dissolve in India and we'll make it sweeter. Right? And that's how they convinced the king to allow the Zoroastrians inside Iran, by putting some sugar into the cup of milk, saying that there is still room. So yeah, that's the legend. And okay. And thank you, India, for protecting our Zoroastrian community for 1,400 years against the Arab invasion. Thank you, India. Okay. And then, oh my God, we got more super chats. Okay, let's go through these. Mythic Minx is saying, did you see the calendar going around of Trump's, what is this? Goldie, help.
Trump's
impeachment
dates, maybe.
I don't know. Middle East peak sandstorm forecast. Oh, maybe important. You're right.
I think it's important.
Yes. The first half of June is wide open. Hope strikes resume soon. Oh, interesting. Okay, yes. So that might be an indication. I don't know, but we'll keep an eye on that. Good thing you're paying attention to that. I appreciate that. So I'll pay more attention to that. Thank you, Mythic Minx. And then we got another super chat saying به خداوند متعال سوگند یاد میکنم که از استقلال و تمامیت ارضی کشور دفاع میکنم. از شاه و قانون اساسی پاسداری نمایم و به تاج و تخت شاهنشاهی وفادار باشم. Just for those who are interested. So he or she is saying, I swear upon the great God that I will protect, I will defend the independence and the interior integrity, the border integrity of my country. I will defend my king and my constitution. I will guard my king and my constitution, and I will be loyal to the crown, and the throne, and the crown and the throne. I will be loyal to it. So that's basic. Yeah, it's an oath. He's doing an oath. He or she. Thank you for the super chat. That's beautiful, by the way. Very poetic. And Victory, thank you so much for another super chat saying, by the way, guys, no more super chats. I'm late for the discussion group. so I'm just kidding. All right. Okay, thank you. Victor. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. So Victor is saying, Armin, did you know there's a former U.S. Vice CENTCOM commander on Fox News, retired Admiral Robert Harward? He grew up in Iran. Oh, no, I did not know that. He grew up in Iran? What the amazing. And his dad was advisor to Shahs in the 70s. I did not know that. Admiral Robert Harward. Okay, I'll try to remember that name. Have you heard of him? No. Thank you for telling us that. He was on yesterday, and he's fluent in Farsi. Wow. Oh my God. Let me actually super chat. Again.
We've seen. I've shared a lot of his videos on Fox News. I didn't know that he grew up in Iran.
And he knows Farsi, fluent Farsi. We didn't know that either.
Yeah, so apparently he was born into a U.S. Navy family in Newport, Rhode Island. During his teenage years, Harward's father advised the pre-revolutionary Iranian military, and their family lived in Tehran, Iran. While attending Tehran American School, Harward played on many teams, including basketball, wrestling, track, and Tehran American School and International School football teams. Harward was said to be popular with his classmates and became familiar with the people and culture of Iran. And he speaks Farsi. Wow. Okay, no wonder I really enjoy his Fox News interviews. I've always been like, who is this, like, this American, like this retired American military guy who just like says all the right things about Iran. Okay, that makes sense.
Wow. Look at this, Goldie. We learned from our chats some very interesting information. Thank you guys for bringing all of this to our attention. This is really good to know. I appreciate you guys. Nice.
Yeah, this is him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's done a lot of Fox News interviews.
Yes. Nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you for teaching us that. Thank you, Victory. And then we have Nope, just giving us a super chat from Israel, supporting us. Thank you. By the way, Israelis, please stay safe. I know things are tough there, especially in northern Israel. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. Our thoughts are with you. We appreciate all of your support. Thank you. And then last super chat saying today today in the US is primary election day. Oh wow. This is when we choose the candidate to run in November elections. It makes your voice known. Make your voice known heard day. Yes, it's okay. Yeah, guys, make your vote. Be heard. Make your voice known or heard day, probably. Yes, and the US flag. Thank you, Rodolph Miller for reminding people to go and be heard. I appreciate that. Thank you for that reminder, and thank you for supporting us. So, Goldie, is it okay? Yep. And you told me not to ask permission about this, so I'm not gonna. So guys, today is open discussion. Means free for all. Everybody, you can join. Everybody can join. You can come and talk to me and everybody else in our discussion group. The link is in the chat. The link is on the QR code at the top right. The link is in the bio on the Liberty Politics YouTube channel, which is my channel. And yeah, so hopefully you guys come there and talk to me and all the people there. It's a great community, so I hope I'll see you guys there. Yay! Okay, that's it. I will stop being cringy now. Let me bring us up, and then let me also make it so that I'm not looking like I'm looking into the void by doing a horizontal flip. There we go. Now look like I'm looking at Goldie. Okay, so guys, that's us. So we'll see you soon, same time tomorrow. And until then, oh wait, Goldie, what's your plans for today?
I am taking a little break. Then I'm going to be watching the full Senate hearing with Marco Rubio, and then going on a class field trip this evening to my sister's channel to watch a documentary about space.
Woo! Space. Okay, yes, guys, make sure you don't miss that, especially the nerdy people. Oh no, we got another super chat from Nope. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Ruth, Goldie, and Armin. Love you both. We love you too, from Israel. Oh, I'm Israel Chai. And I can't wait for the day we can travel to Iran. Yes, hopefully together. Hopefully we'll see you there. And Javid Shah. Well, I see your Javid Shah, and I raise you, and I'm Israel Chai. Right? Thank you. All right. So, guys, until tomorrow, I'm Israel Chai. Long live America.
God bless America.
Javid Shah.
Payande Iran. See you guys soon. I was going to say tomorrow, but it's soon.
غرق انقلاب است. کشور ما، تاریخ ما در سیدگر فرا گرفته، گویی اهورا مستا دوباره در نور خود مرا گرفته. اکنون سرودی سر میدهم باز فارغ از رنج و تشویش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. هن ای پدر، هن ای پسر، برخیز و باماش و همگام، تا درد آن تجربه تلخ ما را نکشیده در خواب. بگذار هر دم بغرند گرگ‌ها دم لباس میش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ای کارگر، ای برزگر، راحت کنون ادامه دارد در این زمان که پرتو یزدان از هر سو بر تو میبارد. پس پیش به سوی آزادی از بحر خزر تا کیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. خلق‌ها به پا، بهر دفاع از استقلال و آزادی، تا بشکنیم پشت ارتجاع تیریزی ویران آبادی. تا زنده سازیم سنت‌های می از من آیین و کیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. با امید روزی که تمام این دلبشور و انقلاب تموم بشه و ما در روشنایی، نور و سعادت مردم کشورمون غرق بشیم. نه خارجی، نه بیگانه، نه مستشارهای ویرانی، نه چیر خاران، نه کاسلیسان، فقط هم رزمان ایرانی. تا با شرافت میهنی بسازی بهر فرزندان خویش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، داخل صف ما اکنون که آغاز رویاست. دشمنان بدانید ما زنده هستی، بعد از ما هم ایران پابرجاست. آن روح شیطان ما را فریب داد با صد شعار مردمیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش. پرچم ما پرچم ایران غرق خون شهیدان، روی شانه هامان هم میکنیمش در هر خیابان و میدان. تا ماسک دلغکان را برداریم از روی تسبیح و ریش. ایران غرق انقلاب است، به پیش به پیش به پیش.